Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. Let's learn English together. My day helping the community. My name is Emma, and I am 26 years old. I live in a small town with my family. My life is simple. I work in a small shop that sells books and notebooks. Every day, I wake up at 7, go to work, and come home at 6. I like my job because I meet people and talk about books. I read a lot, and I love stories about kind people, happy families, and new places. But my life is not very exciting. I do not try new things often. My friend Anna always says, "Emma, you should do something different." I laugh and say, "Maybe later." But I never change. One sunny morning, everything started to change. I was drinking coffee at home when Anna called me. "Emma, do you want to help at the community fair tomorrow?" she asked. "It's a big event in the park. We need people to help with games and food." I was surprised. A community fair? I had never helped at an event like that. I liked staying at home, reading, or watching movies. Helping at a fair sounded like a lot of work. "I don't know," I said. "I've never done that before." Anna laughed. "It's easy, Emma. You'll have fun, and you'll meet new people. Please come." I thought for a moment. I felt nervous, but I also wanted to try something new. "Okay," I said. "I'll help." That night, I could not sleep well. I kept thinking about the fair. What would I do? Would I make mistakes? I imagined a big park with many people, loud music, and bright colors. It sounded fun but also scary. I told myself, "Emma, it's just one day. You can do it." I felt a little better and went to sleep. The next morning, I woke up early. I put on my favorite blue jacket and comfortable shoes. Anna told me to bring a water bottle and a hat because it would be sunny. I packed a small bag and walked to the park. When I arrived, I saw many people. There were tables with food, games for children, and a stage for music. The air smelled like flowers and fresh bread. I felt excited but also nervous. Anna was waiting for me near a big tent. She smiled and said, "Emma, you're here. Thank you for coming." She introduced me to a woman named Lisa, who was the leader of the fair. Lisa was kind and said, "Emma, you'll help with the games for children. It's simple. Just give them prizes and smile." I nodded, but my heart was beating fast. I had never worked with children before. What if they didn't listen to me? The fair started at 10 o'clock. My job was at a game where children threw rings onto bottles to win prizes. At first, I was shy. A small boy came to the table and threw a ring. He missed, and he looked sad. I gave him a small toy and said, "Good try. Do you want to play again?" He smiled and nodded. Soon, more children came. They laughed and shouted, and I started to feel more comfortable. I gave them toys, stickers, and candy when they played. Some children were very good, and some were not, but they all looked happy. Anna visited me during a break. "You're doing great, Emma," she said. "See. It's not so hard." I smiled and said, "It's fun." I was scared, but now I like it. We ate lunch together, sandwiches and fruit juice. I looked around the park. There were families eating, children running, and music playing. I felt like I was part of something special. In the afternoon, Lisa asked me to help at the food table. My job was to give people plates of cake and drinks. I worked with a man named Tom, who was very funny. He told jokes and made everyone laugh. "Why did the cake go to the fair?" he asked. "Because it wanted to be eaten." I laughed and felt happy. I talked to people as I gave them food. Some were old, some were young, but they all said, "Thank you." I felt proud. At one point, something went wrong. A little girl spilled juice on her dress and started to cry. I didn't know what to do. I looked at Tom, and he said, "Don't worry, Emma. Just talk to her." I kneeled down and said, "It's okay. We can clean it." I gave her a napkin and a new cup of juice. She stopped crying and smiled. Her mother said, "Thank you, you're very kind." I felt warm inside. I was helping people, and it felt good. The fair ended at 6 in the evening. I was tired, but I didn't want to leave. The park was quiet now, and the sun was setting. Anna, Tom, and I sat on the grass and talked. "Emma, you were amazing today," Anna said. "I'm so glad you came." Tom nodded and said, "You should help at the next fair." I laughed and said, "Maybe I will." When I got home, I sat on my sofa and thought about the day. I was scared at first, but I did it. I helped children, talked to people, and made them smile. I felt stronger and braver. The fair taught me something important. Trying new things is not easy, but it can make you happy. I decided to say yes to more things. A week later, I joined a cooking class with Anna. I even started writing about my day at the fair, like a story in one of my books. Now, when I read my books, I don't just dream about adventures. I know I can have them in my own life. The community fair was small, but it changed me. I learned that I can do more than I think, and I will always remember that day.